All right, guys, today we're going to be working on the Miata. Obviously, I guess you could have guessed that by the title. So the plan is we're going to be getting this thing caged. Like it's been one of those like way too long, and you guys have asked a lot, when are you going to cage the Miata? And I've been waiting for this thing to happen that was supposed to happen, just kind of like a friend owed me a favor thing. And it's just like become too complicated, so we're figuring out another solution. I'm not going to say which way yet. Either we're going to be kind of doing it ourselves to an extent, or someone else is just going to do it. We'll drop it off, they'll do it. One of the two though. So because of that, we need to get the car stripped down. We also need to get the dash out and get all the wiring out, and get kind of the other wiring figured out and cut, and get to the point where we can start rewiring the car as well without the interior in it. So all these things have to happen first. So that is what we are doing tonight. Also, got some stuff in. HP tuners, not at all sponsored. I paid for this. I actually hit them up to see if they'd be willing to work with me, and they basically told me to go screw myself in a really nice way. But that's okay, because this is still cheaper than doing a standalone. I really wanted to do the Holley EFI setup. It's a really nice setup. Even Matt from Sloppy Mechanics, who's like big on not overspending money on dumb stuff you don't need, even suggested it. So it was a good setup. I really like Holley stuff, but we're trying to keep this budget. I mean, as you guys know, this is the budget build. I want to prove that we can do it for the under 10 grand budget. So that's why I went with this. Plus I can use this on the vet. Oh, I hate the way like cardboard like this feels, like white coated cardboard. Oh, it bothers me. I can tune some stuff on the LS and use it, or the LS, the vet. So it's kind of like a win-win. Plus Matt from Sloppy Mechanics said he would be willing to help me by sending me like a pace tune and helping me make adjustments and get it tuned. So essentially, that saves us money on the cost of a professional tune. Also today we went by, that's why we're starting so late, went by Improved Racing. If you guys haven't heard of Improved Racing, they're actually local here in Orlando. Awesome company. That's just kind of what I've been waiting on, and it's not that I've been waiting on them, just been waiting on myself to go get the stuff. But we'll go over what all this is and why we have it when we get to that point. It'll probably be the next video, I would think. Yeah, this should be the next video. So anyway, just a huge shout out to Improved Racing. Appreciate them helping me out with this stuff, and again, we'll go over it further and later on. So that's really exciting. So we've got a couple of the main pieces of the puzzle figured out. Matt's going to be sending me a flash GCU. I've got to get the wiring harness sent out. We're making progress. So speaking of making progress, I guess let's make some progress. Let's see if this door locked itself. Yes, it did. All right, so I think the first thing we should do is go ahead and pull these seats out. That way, when we have to get in here and get up under the dash and stuff, we won't be leaning on a seat the whole time. So that's kind of the plan. So basically what has to come out is seats, carpet, dash, and then we can pull this pesky wiring harness out. Are you guys as excited as I am? If you are, then that means you're not very excited. Wrong size. I totally wish I could roll this window down, but with all the wiring harness and battery disconnected, I can't. This drawer just makes me so happy. Looks so pretty. These seats should be pretty easy to unbolt. Is it still not the right side? Oh, it's a 14 anyway. I grabbed the wrong socket, and then the same wrong socket just in 3/8 instead of 1/2 inch. My brain, I'm losing it. Or have I already lost it? You be the judge. Don't be a judge. Ta-da! Hey look, I found a screwdriver, oh god, and some zip ties. Score! One down, that was easy. When possible, screw bolts back into the same holes they came out of. It just makes life so much easier. Because even if you think you're going to remember where they came from, you're probably not going to remember where they came from. sure I save my super sweet Miata door sill insert things. Okay. I'll clip these guys. Think this is gonna work? I don't know if it's wide enough. Oh yeah. It's gonna hang a little low, but at least you guys will be able to see what I'm doing in there. All right. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into pulling the carpet up now. Let's see if we can get this clip out without a tool, without breaking it. Yeah. Back in. Ta-da. All right. Throw that up there. Look at my sweet Mega Squirt. For those of you who haven't been around for a very long time, you might not have seen this guy before. Those of you familiar with Mega Squirt know this is an old school MS1 plug and play for this car. But, oh, my console port was unplugged. That's weird. But John swapped the chip in for an MS2, so it's essentially an MS2 hardware-wise and software-wise, but when a MS1 plug-and-play case. That's a relic, man. Almost wish I could keep it, but needs to go with the turbo kit. So we pretty much got everything freed up over here. This is about as good as I think we're gonna get it for now. So what we need to do now is move over to the driver's side, get the seat out, and figure things out from there. Maybe I should go ahead and pull this ECU out. I think I have my little zip. Where did I put my little zip? Oh, I found it. I do have my zip. Have this thing set on super slow so I don't strip anything out when I'm tightening it. Oh, okay, that's all of them. I will say one thing, oh God, about this Mega Squirt is I need to get a screwdriver for this. Are super annoying to undo. Oh God, I always feel like I'm gonna break them. Oh, there we go, there's one. Once you get the first one, it gives you like the confidence for the rest of them, but they're just so tight in there. This one's, I think, the worst one. Oh no, that wasn't bad. I made a big deal for nothing. Got it out, look at that thing. So sick. Old ECU, new tuner, not ECU. Same thing, right? Look at how dirty this is in here. What we use and stuff. Okay, we're moving on to the driver's side. I don't know if you guys can even see anything, but. Alright, remember not to lose the bolts. Oh, look what I found. Piece of glass from when my window broke. If you guys remember that. Wasn't too long ago. No, that wasn't the sound of me almost stripping the head off the bolt. No. No, it was nothing. Yeah, oh God. Stuck on nothing? Oh, okay. Cool. Second seat out. More glass underneath the seat. Alright, so I'm gonna throw those bolts back in, and we'll start working on the dash. Slight lapse in judgment. Probably would have been a lot more comfortable sitting here and do this. At least this part, if I had seats. But that's okay. I don't remember how this comes out. Oh my God, I just dropped my screwdriver through the shifter hole. Where'd you go? I missed you so. Seems like it's been forever. I think this is screwed in up here. I don't remember. Okay, I think I need to pop these rings out and get to the screws that hold this in. I know that they do hold it in, I just don't remember if I put them back in. brake. Oh, got it. Professional. Is there a screw in here? Yeah, there is. I was right. I guess how else would it have been held in place, but sometimes I make myself feel smart by being stupid. And that's all that matters. Ow. This is, ow. Sitting on glass is not the most comfortable thing. Would not advise. Oh, come on. Yeah. Boom. If you guys aren't familiar with Miatas, or you are and you don't know this, this is literally just the factory AC vent, and you pop it apart and take the little, I don't know if you can see this part out, which is what angles the air, and then standard 52 millimeter gauges fit right in. I think 52 mil is standard. I don't remember. Sounds right, 53, 52, something like that. So the only annoying thing about this process is I kind of messed up when I made this thing, and I didn't make the wires long enough for the back of the gauges. Like, these are easy. I can just unplug that, this vacuum hose, that one's out, and then the AEM, the wideband, just unclip these two pigtails, and that's done. The hard part is back here, these auger gauges, because they screw in. I guess it's not that bad. I'm just stressing them right now. I'm just studying it right now. Comment below if you have seen the, what is it, the dog at the beach. He mimed me so good. Comment below if you've seen that. Best video on the internet. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's see if this will work. Alright, I have a plan to make my life 10 times easier. 1/4 inch ratchet. No, I just lost a bit. Wow. Come on now. Where did it go? I missed it, so seems like it's gonna be really quick. So that joke is annoying for you guys. Oh man. Dude, I just had it. Oh, found it. I found it. False alarm. Oh, almost killed you. Okay. So anyway, 7 mil socket. And then a bit, like a Phillips head bit. Oh yeah. And ground. Oh, and then an aux cable for my amp. Just unplug that over here. Alright, moving right along. I'm gonna pop these caps out. Try not to lose them. And then I think these are, what are those? 12s? Try a 12. So we pull these two out on this side and the other side. Then we got some annoying ones that we'll have to use the electric ratchet for. Ah, you see, there's one that goes in here, but it's super annoying to get to. Now that I have this electric ratchet, it still would have been pretty tough. I guess I could have maybe got it. But the thing I've learned is that from the factory, oh, I need my screwdriver. Cars are a little, ow. Oh. Cars are a little over-engineered. Obviously they're meant to last. So when I take stuff apart, if there's something that's super difficult to get to, like the coil pack, for example, there's 3 bolts on the valve cover, and one's at the bottom, and it is a pain to get to. So since 2 will hold a pair of coil packs on the valve cover just fine, I just leave them out. because you might think I'll never have to do this again, but you'll probably have to do it again. So that's my logic. Alright, we need to tackle this part here. It sucks that I just put all this stuff back on, like the shell and then this piece here. And it has to come back off. Let's see if this will reach. Reaches that. I used to be all about that race car life, bro. But now I appreciate a clean interior. It takes a lot more work to keep a nice clean interior, especially in a track car, than it does to just rip everything out. So we will be most likely putting all of this stuff back in here. There's that. Chill on some more glass real quick. This piece comes off with the wires that I don't know why I haven't cut for a red light that I don't know what it's for. Is this screwed in anywhere else? Oh, just unclips. Alright. I guess that wasn't too bad. I can't complain that I just did this. Now we need to do the super delicate gauge bezel thing. I hate when, oh, mine's broken. It wasn't broken before. Oh, this is screwed in too. So yeah, you gotta be careful with this thing. I just kind of yank it out, and I've had pretty good luck doing so. But from what I understand, they break very easily. I mean, as you can see, mine has a big crack in it. But I mean, that's not too bad. I like this piece. I feel like they look so janky without it. Okay, this guy should probably get the extension at some point for all these Phillips heads. Let's see if we can get this guy at this crazy angle. Oh yeah, professional. So there's a couple things that keep this cluster in tight, which we're not too afraid of breaking this cluster because we might not reuse it. But there's a speedo cable, which I don't remember how it comes out. Let's go ahead and get some of these clips out of the way. That's all we have left. Oh yeah, there's just like a connector on it, like a little clamp. All right, so now all we have is this stupid thing. I remember this giving me a lot of trouble last time. All right, the dash is about ready to come out. I forget what other bolts there are. I think there's some behind the gauge cluster maybe, and then down in the center there. Oh, we need to drop the steering column down. We'll do that real quick. I'm pretty sure the last time I did this, I only had hand tools, and it was terrible. Go ahead and throw these back in. So one annoying thing is a lot of the wiring harness comes out with the dash. So I just don't remember what all that stuff is. I know I need to pull this glove box out. I think it's just, yeah, it's 2 screws. Just a plastic clip. Definitely need to cut these zip ties. Yeah, that's right. So what's annoying is that the dash bar is like this. You can't see it, but this metal bar, like on an S chassis, this is just a shell and it comes off the metal bar. But on these cars, this bar is part of the dash. So that obviously makes things pretty annoying. I am excited to clean all this sloppy wiring up. Okay, hang on. Oh, we do need to get in here. I think I'm gonna have to unscrew all these. Oh no, I didn't put those in either. Did I? No. Anyway, I'll reconvene when I'm taking this hat off. I should put it on because my hair is messed up. I'll reconvene with you guys when I'm ready to pull the dash out, because that's not the only thing I can really film. Okay, it didn't take long. Just had to unscrew all this stuff, but we are at the point. Dash removal. Oh, it's really tight down here. There we go. This dash sucks. Oh god, we're impacting my butt. This dash really sucks to remove by yourself. I do remember that. Let's see, we'll get it a little further out and we'll be able to tell. Oh, it's still plugged in. Oh. Alright, well, there's one plug. Alright, so we're good on this side. Go check the other side. Alright, we can pull this thing out. Oh, still got some wires. Oh, got them. So this is what, let me zoom out here. This is what the dash shell looks like. So you do have the crash bar, you've got, this is all like my wiring for the gauges and stuff, which I probably shouldn't pull that out. But we are gonna pull this wiring out of here. This is wideband. Put that over here to the side. Oh, I guess I didn't, I knew that I thought that I didn't need to disconnect all of these wires. Oh man, I'm dumb. This goes to the speakers, but we're gonna remove this. So we'll probably cut just about everything out of here except for the, like just this wiring that I did on my own. Oh man, we can start pulling the harness out now and get the carpet out. This is what else we've got out so far. Seats. It's getting a little late today, so I'll see you guys tomorrow after I get off work and we'll finish this project up. Yay, did you see that weak thumbs up? It's supposed to be like this, it was like this. Okay, tomorrow, see you then, goodbye. All right, day 2 of stripping the Miata. We're gonna take this harness out of the dash here, because I'm not going to use any of this. That big harness is out. I need to go through this stuff. Alright, should be able to pull it out now. Alright, let's take a look kind of what we're working with now. You hear that? Okay. All right, so yeah, all that wiring's out. These long wires are again for the like Bluetooth rock light things. So I'm gonna clean all the bolts and tools out, and then we'll yank the carpet out and kind of assess from there, see what we're doing. Now we can get a good look at what it looks like without carpet. One thing I really appreciate about the Vet, because all these Japanese cars have this hump. I would assume it would be a stiff in the frame, you know, just like a cross support. But it's annoying because you can never get the seat super low without cutting this guy out. So that's frustrating. I guess we don't need this antenna. So the only wiring we have left is this stuff over here, which comes to the back. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Like rear window frost or something. Guess we can pop the trunk and trace this. Again, we want to eliminate as much wiring as possible. We got some down here. We probably don't need, we definitely don't need, because it's just cut off. All right, so this is all the stuff we took out of the car. All of this wiring. Might weigh that, just try to see how much weight we saved. And then these from the crash, I took those rock lights out because they got a little melty when the downpipe broke. So I went ahead and took the other ones out. I still have the two rear ones that I could take out. I'm unsure if I'm going to or not. Yeah, so I'm gonna go stash all this away, get back to work. All right, so I was looking back here, looking at the wiring, trying to think whether or not I should keep the factory wiring that runs, you know, down here and up to the back. But really the only thing I need is a trigger wire to the fuel pump, because I've already ran its own relay to it, which we might replace and redo that, but that's super easy. And then you guys have commented before that my brake light doesn't work on this side, and that's because there's no wires going to it. Oh, maybe we unplugged those. That might have been that big harness that went up to the front. I don't know. Anyway, it's super easy to wire brake lights. I'm not gonna have reverse lights anymore. I'll just have like a wire for running lights and a wire for brake lights, so it's not a big deal. So I'm just gonna eliminate all this nonsense so I don't have to deal with it. That was easier than I anticipated. All right, I think that's pretty much it for the night. The car is completely stripped, no interior, no wiring. I did some stuff in the engine bay too. Let's see, took the slave cylinder off. I cut the wires for the rock lights. Probably gonna take them out because they were melted anyway. I'm gonna paint the engine bay. I've just got to decide if I want to pull the last few things off to do it like right, or do it just kind of sloppy and get it done. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there, because we still got to cut. But we don't have to cut the trans tunnel like I thought we did. We just have to cut these guys off, like these corner pieces here. So that's exciting. Gonna make things a lot easier. But I'm excited. I'm excited to have like a clean base, and it shouldn't be too hard to get where we want to get. So we do have a good bit more work to do on the chassis side, but it's all like relatively simple stuff. We're gonna rewire the car, which will be a fun video. I've got a couple of different ideas on how to do it. I really want to do it this way that I've wanted to do it forever. But it's kind of pricey, but I found a company that makes something that's not super pricey, so we'll see about that. Cage, we're gonna be doing that. That'll probably be one of the next steps as far as the chassis goes. We've got new body panels for it. Some aftermarket like appearance stuff. I won't quite give it away. It's nothing too special. We're gonna wrap or paint it. So Chassis wise, we got some more stuff to do, and then engine wise, we have pretty much everything to wrap it up. I need to get a front and rear cover gasket just to replace all that, so it hopefully don't have any leaks. And then we can put this crank scraper on and everything else we have, and then the motor will be like completely ready to drop in. So that's super exciting. Like having the motor done will be a big milestone in this build, and especially with knowing now that I don't have to cut the trans tunnel, I've got a lot more like motivation. It's not motivation because I was motivated before. I have higher hopes for getting this done in a quick time like I want to. So my birthday is March 12th. My goal is to have this car done and running and driving and working by March 12th. Maybe not like wrapped or painted, but like physically done, driftable by March 12th. So I hope you guys hold me to that, because I really hope I can get it done by then, and I need your pestering to be motivated. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for all the support. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. It's really cool how interested all of you have been in this build. So let me know your thoughts below. And yeah, long-winded outro over. Thanks for watching. Oh, I already said that. Okay, goodbye.